You're welcome back to my beginners learning roadmap. Please, if you missed the first video, kindly go back to it and ensure you watch it from the beginning to the end before consuming this particular one. Now, number two, stop watching random tutorials. Now, there's something I want you to know, right? That you are watching many tutorials does not necessarily mean that you are learning graphic design the right way. And remember that the goal of this is to ensure that you are not just learning graphics design randomly without structure. The goal is to ensure that you are learning graphics design the right way. So this roadmap is structured to help you achieve your goal as a designer so that you become the designer that you want to be within the space of 30 days, right? So you might not know that sometimes those many tutorials you're watching are the reason why you are having the delay and the little confusion, and the reason why you are stuck sometime, right? Now the truth is, I've dealt with beginners all through the years, and I can tell you that one of the major challenge among beginners is that today you want to learn Photoshop from maybe three YouTube channel. Then the next day you learn Illustrator from another YouTube channel. Then another day you are found learning or trying to learn Canva from somewhere else. The truth of the matter is, what you're doing is you are learning from different teachers, right? You are learning different styles, different methods, different workflow system, right? And the result of it is just always going to be confusion. You're just confusing yourself, right? So growth, right, requires direction, not just information, because a lot of us have access to information. We are just going after information, but growth as a designer, your growth requires direction, even as much as you require the information that is needed. So free tutorials are helpful, right? Don't get me wrong, but they are not structured, right? And what you need to gain mastery in this design thing is just structure. You need structure in your learning, right? So I tell people, right, that I would prefer mentorship over random learning. I can tell you, if I'm to start graphics design learning all over again, based on the experience that I've had and the things that I've got to know, I'll tell you that the first thing that I'm going to do, I will choose mentorship, right? Someone who is going to guide me, someone who is going to direct me, just a mentor, and I will follow, right? Because random learning is not structured and it's not going to help you. Now, what mentorship gives to you is number one, a mentor will give you a clear path. A mentor will give you a clear method. A mentor will give you an honest feedback and will give you correction. And mentorship is going to give you speed. So mentorship is going to save you from guessing, because a lot of young designers are actually guessing their learning. You just dabble into what's it called, YouTube, and whatever the algorithm throws at you, you are just jumping into it, right? Now, I don't want anybody to get me wrong, right? What I'm saying now does not mean free tutorials are bad. They are helpful, right? Very, very helpful. But they work best when they support a structured learning path. Just clock that again. Free tutorials, right? They work best when they support a structured learning path. So which means there has to be a structured learning path, right? There has to be, a structured module for your learning. So you can assist also with a free tutorial, a random tutorial, but not using tutorial to replace a structured learning. Not using tutorial to replace, or a free tutorial to replace a structured learning part. Now, here is the closing part now of this very episode. I don't want to keep it too long. See, if you want to grow faster as a designer, stop learning randomly. Just take this as an advice from me. Start learning intentionally, not randomly, right? So, because in the next episode, I'm going to be showing you the foundation every designer must learn before using effects, right? So I encourage you to sit and ensure that you follow the next video. Thank you.